Okay, so a lot of you on Snapchat wanted to hear my story time about the dentist this last weekend. Oh my god. Okay, so a lot of you pregnant mamas, you might want to hear this because I have a little bit of insight. Obviously, I'm not a pro. I don't freaking know. But a lot of stuff went down at the dentist this weekend, and I feel like a lot of you guys wanted to hear this story. So, if you're not following me on Snapchat, you kind of know what's going on. Or you don't know what's going on. If you follow me on Snapchat, you do know what's going on a little bit. But anyways, I'll leave my Snapchat below. So, on Saturday morning, I woke up with a toothache. Okay, so I know I needed work done on my teeth because they were hurting me. So I went and got x-rays, which are not recommended during pregnancy, but if you are in pain, which I was in pain, or still am, in pain, you need to, figure out what's wrong, because if you do get an infection in your gums or your bones, it can lead to a blood infection, which can obviously go to the baby. So anyways, I got okayed by my OB to get an x-ray just on this side of the mouth, okay? So I got my x-ray, the dentist went over everything with me, and he said, I'm not sure if you need a root canal, but once I go in, I'll know if there's infection or if your nerve's too close to the root. Sorry, we have a garbage truck going on. So I got a consultation with him. Once Saturday hit, my tooth was hurting, like really bad. I would say it was like a 4 to 5 pain compared to what I was in for. He was open on Saturday, so I went in and I got my tooth work done. He said, we're not going to use epinephrine with your numbing shot. So epinephrine is what keeps your mouth numb, okay? So I go in, I said, okay, because sometimes the epinephrine makes your heart jump, and it has made my heart jump in the past, so they wanted to shy away from that because I'm pregnant. I'm 7 months pregnant. So anyways, I go in there, I sit down, I hang out, he starts working on my tooth. I said, I feel this, like, stop. Like, I feel you drilling. And the thing is, like, when I would tell him to stop, like, when I would lift my hand up, like, stop, like, because they like, oh, lift your left hand if you're hurting. So I lifted my left hand, like, this hurts. He would, like, stop, like, not even, like, you want someone to stop right away once the pain's, like, it was unbearable. And he wouldn't stop. Like, he would, like, maybe, like, 30 to 40 seconds later, he'd stop. And it's like, okay, my mouth is killing me. Then he stopped, and he keeps putting more shots of the numbing in, and it will stay numb for literally less than 60 seconds. He's gonna pack it with medicine and temporary cap it until I go to a root canal specialist, because he went in there and said, yes, you need a root canal. Great. I said, can you please give me the shot, the numbing shot with the epinephrine in it so I can go home and sleep? Like, I'm in so much pain. I felt the whole entire thing of you drilling on me. Like, I'm in so much pain. Oh, if you're in that much pain, then I need to cut the nerve in your teeth, or like in your tooth. So I said, well, I don't even know, like, I didn't know what to do. So I was like, oh, okay. So he numbs me up, maybe 4 or 5 more shots. So I'm already in 15 shots of numbing. And at this point, I am literally screaming in the chair, like clenching my fists, like literally just like, stop, stop. And because I can feel it all. And the baby, she was kicking so bad. I cried for days thinking about this because she knew I was in pain. And I don't know if she feels my pain. I'm sure she does, but it was like I was crying because I don't even care about myself at this point. I was caring about her, and obviously stress on me is stress on her, and I was bawling my eyes out for like 4 days because I can't imagine what she was going through, because I was going through it. Anyways, it was like the worst experience I've ever had. So he goes in to cut my nerve. It hurt. When I tell you it hurt so bad, literally I had no numbing. This is like straight up. Okay, I live in San Diego, so people go to Mexico to get cheap dental work. Well, in San Diego they go to like TJ. I bet you TJ was better than this BS. I'm telling you, I was in so much fucking pain. He cut the nerve, and my whole face just like shattered. Literally just shattered. I felt everything. So like the nerve like you could just like picture like a nerve doing this and just him cutting it. But honestly, maybe 5 to 10 minutes after he cut it and like I calmed down because my heart was racing and the baby was kicking and I was crying, I was like screaming, it did feel better because now I didn't have any sensation in that tooth because that tooth was killing me. Anyway, so he did that, he packed it with a little bit of medicine, I'm guessing, and I was good to go. So I get up front, and mind you, this dental office is like a car salesman office. I never really thought they would take advantage of like a pregnant woman that's bawling her eyes out. They wouldn't let my husband in there with me. They wouldn't even let a mom in there with her 8-year-old little boy because it was against OSHA. Okay, so I'm checking out, bawling my eyes out, like to the point where I'm like, like I can't breathe. Literally, I cannot breathe. My husband's like holding me like because I'm gonna pass out. And they still, like, I'm sorry, but I would not, I was under duress, honestly. They call that duress. I was so pissed off. I had to pay at least half of it then. And the thing is, I'd be like, if I was a dentist, I'd be like, damn, we really screwed up, you know, like, don't even worry about it, like, no. So I went ahead and I paid because I wanted to get the hell out of there because I was in so much pain 3 hours later. So we go home, bawling, screaming, hysterical for 2 days straight. I couldn't like breathe, I couldn't eat, I felt so bad. I tried to choke down dinner because I was hurting so bad, wasn't numb. So my husband's mom literally got a root canal like 2 days earlier. She said, you have to go to my guy. I know you don't have insurance, but you have to go to my guy. He's amazing. So I went to her guy literally the next day. He goes, oh, I talked to your OB. There's no reason why you shouldn't have epinephrine in your shot, and that's the only reason, that's the only way you could get through a root canal. My husband was allowed in the office with me. There was like a whole screen where my husband could like watch the whole procedure. He was just, that doctor was amazing. Like, I want to cry because literally he saved my life because I needed to get this tooth redone after that dentist botched me. So long story short, again, that one dentist saved my life. He was just, he's like, yeah, I have 5 kids, I understand. Like, he was young. My other dentist was like 90 years old. And oh my God, it was a nightmare. So pregnant mamas, end of story. If you are planning to get pregnant, let's say that you are in the, if you're a planner and you're planning to get pregnant, get all your dental work done before you're pregnant, because some dental offices do not want to take the risk of giving you that epinephrine. But honestly, you need, even if you're getting a filling, you need to get that epinephrine in there. I know a lot of people are allergic to it because it does make your heart race, because it has, it's basically, it's adrenaline. And me and adrenaline do not mix, but I don't care if I was having a heart attack and I had to get that work done. I don't care if I was having a heart attack. I needed that. I needed that to stay numb. And if it wasn't staying numb, I felt like freaking Frankenstein getting operated on. Like, anyways, so that was my horror story. If you're planning to get pregnant, you need to go to the dentist beforehand. And they don't recommend you going in your first trimester. I'm in my 3rd trimester. But I am feeling better. I am very sore because I got it done twice this week. So hopefully it'll ease up, and I still have to eat like mushy food, which is kind of gross, but there's my story. I'm upset even thinking about it. If you guys had anything like this happen to you when you're pregnant, comment below. Like, I need a support group. I feel like it was traumatizing. It was one of the worst things that's ever happened to me because I felt so bad for my baby. Like, I felt so bad for her, and I know she's okay, but horrible. Okay guys, I will talk to you later. Like I said, comment below if you did have anything happen to you like this before, or even when you weren't pregnant, or you know, whatever. It's just a horror story. It is a horror story. All right, so I will see you guys later.